I'm John Lund, reporting for Royal News. Students of the graduating class of 2012 are looking at a difficult road ahead of them in their job searches after graduation. A recent study by the Associated Press has shown that 53% of graduates are left without jobs and are working in positions unsuited for what they've learned for their degrees. I spoke with Dr. Matthew Reevy, a communication professor here at the university, who had a bleak outlook in the current job market.
The job situation is as bad as it's been in my lifetime. 5 years ago, 95% of communication students got a job 6 months out of school. Today, it's 53%.
A former newspaper editor who held many jobs in the journalism industry, Reevy is currently the head of the communication department at the university and gave some input to what he would look for in job applicant.
Again, I'm looking for somebody who has natural curiosity. Somebody who comes ready to work, willing to work, asks lots of questions, and then has the basic ability to do the job.
For students who may need an extra push into the job market, the university has an answer. Career Services in Chiswick Hall helps students and alumni focus on their career direction consistent with their unique talents and goals. Assistant Director and Information Resource Specialist Frank Gilmartin is on staff at Career Services and feels that the statistics may be misleading and should not scare the graduating class.
I think put the news aside, like 50% number, the economy, because you can't control it. Kids really have to focus on controlling what they can. And you have to put together a really, really well-organized and assertive job search. One that's full of initiative and motivation, and using all the tools possible. Online posting boards, networking, contacting companies or organizations on your own, things like that.
Career Services also offers many useful interview and resume techniques for all majors at the university in hopes that the students will get an upper hand when they enter into the job market.
Why should they hire me? I think you have to look at the skills that, look at any job description that you see anywhere. They're going to look for people that are good communicators, team players, problem solvers, motivated, and a strong work ethic. I mean, I think a strong work ethic can get you an awful lot of places.
Dr. Reevy also mentioned that while the major of journalism isn't a bad choice, those who want to work for newspapers may have their work cut out for them. Small local newspapers have not felt the effects of a drop in journalism jobs, but large newspapers are struggling to stay afloat. Many consumers are simply finding their news from other sources. Consumers are also relying on more electronic media for news, something that will not benefit those in the newspaper industry.
The newspaper industry is failing quickly.
As graduating classes continue to grow each year, it will be important for students to use all the resources they can to help them in finding a job and succeeding once they found it. For Royal News, I'm John Lund.